Happy Thursday, third graders. We are starting our language lesson. So you need to have your English 3 book and a pencil. That's all you need today. All right, so go ahead and get that if you're not ready. We are going to be opening up to page 233. 234 is the back side. Okay, all right. So what has been the theme of this week? Adjectives, right? And we've been kind of stretching and adding different adjectives each time. Today, we're adding special adjectives, and they're called articles, okay? So if I say, what are the articles in the sentence? I'm asking you to look for these special adjectives. And there's only 3, which makes it nice and easy for us to remember. And these are my special adjectives: a, an, and the. Now, do we use those sentences a little when we're talking and writing, or do we use them a lot? We use them a lot. Like, I was trying to think of a story I could read to you guys and take out all of them. Like if I said, like the Three Little Pigs story, once upon a time, I'd have to, what article did you hear in that sentence? Once upon a time. Right? It was the letter A, So, once upon time, there was blank, I couldn't say a pig, or I guess I could say 3 pigs that, lived in houses. One house was made, it's even hard for me to even do it because I'm trying to not keep in the A's and the's. But you can see how much we use them in our sentences. And so what we're really learning this week is how important adjectives are, not only to make our sentences more interesting, but to help them make sense. Otherwise, we just have a bunch of nouns and actions. Our adjectives are kind of what adds life to our sentences. Okay? Now there's some special rules with a, and the. We always use a and an when it's a singular noun. So if it's talking about one dog or one house or one boy or one girl, we're going to use a or an. Okay? We use a with all words that begin with a consonant. So it's hard to name all the consonants, but what are my vowels? A, E, I, O, and U, right? Sometimes Y. So if it's not one of those, if I'm looking up at our alphabet, I know we don't see them all here, but let's go this way, right? B, C, D, F, G, H, move my head, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R. There's a lot of them, right? And I could go down. S, T, V, W, X, and Z. Okay, so if a word like cactus starts with a C, I'm not going to say an cactus. I'm just going to say a cactus, right? Most words start with consonants, so we use a lot. Okay, we kind of say we don't necessarily say a when we're reading, right? And you can guess if a is used with consonants, when do we use an? On words that begin with vowels. So words like elephant or Indian, ostrich, right? I'm thinking of our phonics words, but there's a lot of other words that start with vowels. Apple and acorn and igloo and octopus and umbrella, right? We've got lots of letters, lots of words that start with vowels. If you're ever using a word that starts with a vowel and you need an article in front of it, you need to use an. Okay, that's the rule. Now, here's kind of the fun part with the. The can be used with any noun, singular or plural, and it doesn't matter what the letter it starts with. The difference with the is you're naming a specific noun. So if I said, I saw a dog across the street, that's just any dog. It's not a specific dog. But if I said, oh, I saw the dog across the street, that means I'm talking about a certain dog. Maybe someone lost a dog. Oh, I saw the dog. It's that specific one. So the is referring to a specific noun. A and an could be any noun, and then you have to be careful with the first letter. The, it's nice. It doesn't matter what the letter starts with. So let's look at a couple sample sentences here, and let's see if we can find our articles, okay? Number 1, a peanut fell on the ground. Do you guys see any articles there? Good job. I see a. Do you see another article? The. Good job. All right, so let's look at why we used a or instead of an, okay? A peanut or a peanut, depending on how you say it. P is what kind of letter? Is it a vowel or a consonant? It's a consonant, so we're is correct. And you can kind of hear, it sounds weird if I say an peanut. A peanut fell on the ground. Now here, I could have said a peanut fell, well, on a ground. That sounds kind of weird, right? Like which ground? Just any ground? No, it fell on the ground, meaning like right here, right where I'm talking, okay? But it doesn't matter. If this was a vowel or a consonant, it still would have worked. So that's the good thing about the. Okay, let's look at our next one, number 2. An elephant found the peanut. All right, you got to picture that in your head. A peanut falls on the ground. I can picture that long trunk coming down. Have you ever seen an elephant pick up a peanut? They almost have like little fingertips on the tip of their trunk, and they can just squeeze and pick things up. It's so neat. Okay, who sees a article in number 2? An, very good. Do you see another one? The, excellent. All right, so why do we use an here and a here? Yes, elephant starts with an E. That is one of our vowels. Our vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. If you ever see one of these before an article, we have to use an. The, again, is referring to the peanut that just fell on the ground. It's a specific peanut. Okay? All right, number 3. The zookeeper fed the elephant. You see any articles? I see 2, and they match. The and the. We're talking about a specific zookeeper, the zookeeper, fed the elephant, probably this elephant, and fed him some more because he's probably seeing that he's hungry, that he found that peanut, right? It's time to feed him. Okay, so we are going to move on to our workbook page. We are going to try to do as many as we can in our 15-minute lesson. These little lessons just go by so fast. So here we go, touring the room and up to our station. I miss you guys so much. It is not fun teaching by yourself. I really wish you guys were with me. Okay, I'm going to turn out the lights just because it makes it a little less glary for you guys. And we're going to look at our workbook page. Okay, so let's go to guided practice together first. All we're doing is underlining the article in each sentence. Now, I don't mind if you circle or underline, so you can do whatever you'd like there. But let's look at number 1. Antarctica is colder than the Arctic because it has more ice. You're being a detective. Look for a, an, or the. Do you see any? If you said the, and I'm going to circle, guys, because it's easier, I think, for you guys to see. So I'm going to circle. You can underline or circle the article. Number 2, the coldest temperature recorded in Antarctica is negative 128 degrees Fahrenheit. That little degrees F stands for Fahrenheit, so that's why I said the whole word. All right, do you see any articles? The again, good job. Number 3, some strong blizzards may last a week. No the. Do you see a or an? Ooh, there it is at the end. Sometimes they're hard to find. All right, number 4. The wind can reach speeds of 200 miles per hour. Oh, it's nice when they're in the front, Tom. They're really easy to spot. The. Good job. Number 5. An airplane can easily get lost in Antarctica storms. Only one. An. Good job. All right, guys, so far so good, right? Not too tricky today. Let's go down to number 6. Once again, underline the correct article. This time we're picking which ones. We kind of have to be more careful looking at the first letter. All right, so am I going to say the continent of Antarctica was discovered in 1820, or an continent of Antarctica was discovered in 1820? You're correct. It is the. We're talking about the specific continent. So if it's a specific noun, we want to use the. I'm circling again because I think it's easier to see. Number 7, most of the continent is hidden under the largest ice cap in the world, or most of the continent is hidden under an largest ice cap in the world. Right, the just sounds so much better, and we couldn't use an anyway because L is a consonant and only an can go before vowel words, correct? All right, let's look at number 8. A unusual thing about Antarctica is its changing size. Or an unusual thing about Antarctica is its changing size. An, very good. Now, why did we choose an and not a? Because U is a vowel, and that is our rule. If a word starts with a vowel, we have to use an. All right, let's look at number 9. A change in size happens when the seasons change, or an change in size happens when the seasons change. Change. It's even hard for Mrs. Roach to read it because it just sounds so funny. It doesn't sound correct. All right, let's look at the bottom. We're going to put a or an in front of each of these nouns. All right, icicle. What do you guys think? A or an? An. Why did we choose an? Because I is a vowel, and we have to use it. How about storm? A storm or a storm. Good job. S is a consonant. We don't need it. Ocean. An ocean. Good job. Because ocean starts with an O, we need that vowel to have an in front of it. Okay, guys. I want you to try the back on your own, but let me review what we're doing to give you directions. There are 19 articles in this story. I need you to read it. It'd be great if you could read it to brother or sister or mom or dad. Some of the words in there are kind of tricky, so take your time or ask for help if you get stuck on a word. But I want you to circle all 19 on your marks. Get set, go. If you're not quite finished, pause the video because I'm going to be giving you the answers right now. All right. No one being sneaky here. Okay, let's see if you found them all. I'm going to leave this screen up for a second so you guys can see, and I'll read the article to you to help you if you had trouble on any words. Do you think all ice is the same? If so, you are wrong. The continent of Antarctica contains an ice cap, glaciers, pack ice, sea ice, and icebergs. The ice cap covers the land area and can grow to over 5 feet thick. It becomes larger in winter as the ocean freezes. A glacier is a large mass of ice that moves slowly down a mountain or valley. Antarctica has the largest glacier in the world. All right, go ahead and look at that last paragraph. See if you got those correct. And I'm going to move this up slightly. I want you to try the bottom section as well. So if you haven't done it, do that also. Pause the video as needed. All right, here are the answers. And we are going to skip apply and speak, so you don't need to worry about that one. Okay, boys and girls, I hope everything is going well. Please write down anything that's tricking you up, and I will be happy to help you on our call. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.